As the year is winding down, I find myself running out of fresh ideas for Crusader Kings 3 campaigns. That's why I've turned to our Discord community for inspiration, and they delivered. One suggestion stood out to me via Pi, as Haestinn and his descendants build a dynasty that simultaneously controls 3 empires across Europe, Asia, and Africa. For extra challenge, you must form at least 1 empire in each region. At first glance, it doesn't seem too daunting. My go-to choices would be Britannia, Arabia, and the Deccan Empire for an easier path for this campaign. But if I take on the harder challenge, I'd aim for North Sea, Outremer, and perhaps India, though that might be a bit too ambitious for a single campaign, which is why we ended up doing that. So join us today as we try to make 3 major empires over the course of 3 separate streams. We start out as our boy Count Jarl Hastings. He starts out with a sizable troops because he got the special troops, that it would be smart to start with the formation of England to get more cash, because we're going to be in constant warfare. That would be a nice start. I feel like East Anglia, I never really hear anything about Norfolk and this part of the country, but it's probably because a majority of England or British people live in London area, so that makes sense. Looks like we've taken this and we'll probably still be in another war. I wish they would change it up so that I could actively just go and find. I could just type in the array of smart people and see. Hell yeah, Mercia is ours. So we shall go and attack. Is there a way to get in a quick alliance though? Let's get in. Now we have a lot more land. Unfortunately for us, I don't know what of this land we should keep. Having Alfred as a homie would be huge. Yeah. Create this. Sweet. Immediately hold court so we can get some more prestige and stuff like that. We need to get Denmarked as soon as possible. Oh god, that would suck so hard. Well, at least we know Crusades are available now. We're maxed out on battles. Is he in the field? That's the question. He is in the field. So we shall endeavor to capture him so we don't have to do that many more sieges. We have 7, we need 2 more. Let's do this one. Or I guess, yeah, let's do this one. The head of our culture soon, so that we may take advantage of the opportunities that come with that. AKA, I want to do buy the sword. How much land do we need to form Norway? So much land, so much land. How much to reform Ascension? 4 Gs. Holy lands remain out of reach, and I fear a faith may never be able to visit Odin's choice places on earth. It is obvious that we must organize the faith so that the old ways may yet survive. Onslaught of Christianity. Spend 100 gold and we don't have to do that to get the 3 sites? Sure. Wait, okay, hold up. To Impeccable King Haestinn, I think Countess Yer will serve you well as a concubine. So you're trying to take one of my vassals' wives and be like, you want her as a concubine? No. He got murdered. Wow. Released him from prison, immediately dies. That brings us to Norway. Chan chan. All right. Chat. What does that mean though? I have a feeling we're not out of the woods just yet. Securing this. We need the Northland inlands. Unfortunately, that means we might have to fight our ally. So far, 18 years in, pretty successful run so far. I'm probably gonna jinx myself by saying that. Is it ritual? By the sword. We need 10,000. Does not have spiritual ethos. Culture has 5 or more rulers of faith with zealous. Culture existence. Okay. How long will it take? 40 years? Okay, never mind. I was hoping we'd get more out of that. And we're infirm. Shit. God damn it. Infirmity coming at this point's not great. What does that give us health-wise? It's a severe health penalty. We need to figure out another... And it won't let us go on hunts, and we can't go on pilgrimages, I don't think. Yes, it is really wacky, but I've never... Usually they don't survive. Like, what's his face? Like, Emperor Louis gets got before he can do anything. But now, somehow he just... Is East Francia now going to follow suit? So at this point, we're hoping that we can last 30 years with our lovely Haestinn here to form the North Sea Empire. So in the interest of time, let's just jump ahead a little bit to see if we make it happen with him or not. Do we still need invaders? I don't know. It's always nice to have. Just being able to hybrid. I think it's much better than any of these other ones. So I think this is it. Last chance on changing the name. What are we changing the name to? Let's see how much of this land converted to Anglo-Nordic. Actually, a surprising amount. Everybody's asked true. That's so great. Not a lot of people converted. That's fine. Or a lot of land converted. They converted. You did not convert. 30 years. So in 2 years, we'll have that. Norway is the biggest. 885 plus 30 is, yeah. Can our character live 10 fucking years? He's at fine health. He is infirm. I can't think of a way other than if we hadn't gotten infirmed, we would have been able to get it that way. My stomach is knots, chat. My stomach is knots. All my stomach is knots. All right, what can we do in a year? Can't ask our wife to do some witch magic on us. Somebody save me. Somebody keep me alive. Poor health. It's terrible. Imagine being 8 and then all of a sudden one day your father comes to you and be like, we're changing your name. Oh shit, our character's gonna die before he even... God damn it. I guess it will be great because he'll come of age as a 14-year-old and then we'll have to deal with that. King Ragnar lived for 6 years, or ruled for 6 years, lived for 57 of them, died in his sleep. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he's still not outsmart hell. How is everything doing? We're above our limit, that's true. We can go on can we not do the little children events? No, looks like we are out of our children events. We can divine the stars if we wanted to. So our goal with this character is to get North Sea completed, maybe have a couple children here and there, and then after that, make a perfect specimen to go on adventures tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Wednesday. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. Just a bunch of random small counts. Oh no, Galicia joined too, which most unfortunate. Stay in the south? Well, I would stay in the south, but that person was about to cap land. And the only way we're gonna win this is if we prevent them from capturing the lands. Shit. We're barely gonna win this battle. Who the fuck is this guy? Great, you can have a claim on England. I do not care. England might not exist. Christ, 18 months. That's pretty darn good. I cannot believe we survived a crusade with how weak we were. Let's just make sure we're on pace to get everything other than that. We just need the money now. You lose that war, you did. And you're already significantly less in debt, which is bullshit. But we're doing kingdom invasion for Egypt. We should have used our money, and we can still use our money. Let's get rid of these guys and create onagers. Doing a kingdom invasion. So we're gonna try to grab this piece over here, just so that we are good when we try to make the jump. We haven't disbanded, but should I disband this army or make them come all the way back up here? What was happening? But you guys just didn't. You just couldn't make it happen. My idea is once you convert to Christianity, all your vassals' land will become Christian too. I guess, yeah, that's the other idea. Well, this is the girl we want to have land, so wow, that was actually perfect. She can have all this land. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but not the best, but she is set up for a pretty solid future, I would say. Enforced divorce. This guy sucks. We're gonna find you a better spouse. Some of the skills. Hopefully, oh god, she's possessed. She's severely injured. She's a one-eyed. She's a recluse. This woman, if she survives this ordeal, she's gonna be in tough shape. Our daughter has died. How's Russia doing? Russia big. Russia strong. Russia scary. They almost have enough of the spaces? No, they're missing one more, and then they'll have it. 80 years into the game, The Kingdom of England, Denmark, Norway are natural match, rich, fierce, and bound together by trade and noble blood. If only someone could overcome their individualism and wedding the three permanently. Mayhaps my descendants will continue to rule this kingdom as one, mayhaps they won't. Thankfully, it is no longer matters. Whoever wears the lesser crown, all shall bow to the Haestinn High King. Going into day 2, pretty excited to the North Sea to form Outremer. One thing to note, normally we record our systems in an MKV file. Because this one and the next stream both crashed, we had to go back and get the version from YouTube or Twitch. So that's why you'll be able to see my face during this part of the video. Our requirements are as follows. Can you see that? You can. Okay, we have to control pretty much Jerusalem, Arabia, I think it's Syria, and Mesopotamia. Those 3 kingdoms pretty much need to be controlled. What I'm thinking we do is we disinherit this boy and make him in charge of Egypt. Give Egypt its independence, and then we become him when we eventually die. I think that's our plan. We can invade Arabia or Cyprus. I think we take Arabia in a war. It looks like they have better troops than us. I don't know why they have so much better troops than us. Alrighty. There's a faction against us, as is tradition. What does the faction want? They want a dissolution. Why are they mad? What's the big mad about? Impatient, ambitious, too many held duchies. Yeah, I can fix that. This is a pretty cursed map mode, or map already. The fact that the HRE, East Francia, Bavaria, Italia exist, giant Baltic Empire, and giant Russia with only 80 years into the game is pretty significant. I knew it wasn't going well, but now it's really not going well. Let's see if we can do this. We come down here and we just grab some Arabian so we stop getting the hemorrhaging of the ticking war score. All right, we'll take this and hopefully that... I took too long, guys. I took far too long. Glory to God. Oh, wow. And just like that, they became in charge of Jerusalem. How much would it be to convert back? Just 1,400? Okay, so by the end of this, this is not what I wanted. This is like the opposite of what I wanted. And now this kid's sick. Choose to be favorite. Can I offer Guardian? You. I'm not gonna send you to university. We've wasted so much time on this war that I thought was going to be simple and easy. We had to avoid a crusade, which makes sense. But at least we can now walk through their lands into Damascus and just get that capped super easily. If you look at the Reddit or the PDX forums, those are going to probably be the 2 places you'll best find that kind of information. Because the goal in general is trying to stay... with our families holding 3 separate kingdom or empires that we formed. That's the goal. Jerusalem. We're trying. I'm trying my darndest, chat. Chat, don't you know? Trying my darndest. Okay. We've reduced our level of stress by 1. The hope is we take Jerusalem, we give it to this kid, we die, then this kid, or we give this kid independence, we die of a stress overdose. As one is wont to do in force. As it stands, North Sea is on its own. It has all this land. Hopefully it can hold off to being successful. We're going to select ourselves to be King Bliss. Died of old age, aka a heart attack. So now we are King Bliss thanks to the new Destinies mechanic, which is great. All right. Took us 2 years, but we finally are married. Finished the wedding. Can I adopt her faith? It's much cheaper. Why is it much cheaper? Religious family. Convert to a different religious family. Converting. Yada, yada. Okay. We can go and hold a funeral, we don't have to go so far, which maybe going far would be good. Let's guess, chat. How old do we think I am? I've said it before, so some of you probably already know the answer. Should we wait for the conversion? Because this is a lot of people who are not going to convert. Household effort. Our wife is doing a little jig for us. Everybody likes a household effort. I wonder who killed her. I like how in the middle of this feast, we just keep the party going. She's dead. 31 out of 47 will convert. Glory to God. Glory to this guy, actually. I don't give a shit about God. All right, I might have to restart the game because I feel like something's up with the game right now. It keeps doing this like stuttering noise. I'm just waiting on this dude's death. He's got the cancer. He's famished. He's infirm. He's malnourished. He's dead. Now Syria is under our control minus... We could grab a county off of the emperor. Succession-wise, I'm nervous that we might lose some of this land, but hopefully not. North State's doing good. For some reason, my brother or my uncle keeps having bastards with random women. The lands themselves pretty well coordinated still. Let's do Gallant, and then we'll probably go down the health ones next because our boy's getting a little... He's only 34, but I'm trying to make it happen with this character. King Bliss. All right, so if we did die today, our son is almost of age, and he is like good enough that like if we did die in this altercation, it wouldn't be the worst. That being said, I don't want to die, but if we die, it wouldn't be the worst. All right. Whew. What are the requirements for Outremer? Outremer? Yeah. I don't think it's pronounced French-like. The requirements are to have all this land, so essentially Mesopotamia, Jazeera, and some other lands. We pretty much have everything on this side. What we're missing is just this area. Also, we need to be a living legend. Sure, yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do here, but he's gonna do something. Well, let's see what thing he wants to make us first. He wants to make a book. How much is the book gonna cost us? 242? Sure. One of the most important scientists in the Islamic Golden Age. He wrote more than 200 books. See, this is why we keep chat around. They know things. Kevin doesn't know things. If it's like something about North America or Latin America, I'd probably know a little bit about it. But outside of those areas, I'm not as fluent with the vibes. We're getting close to be able to take another point. Our character, unfortunately, will not make the decision. It's this guy. Which Greek is this? What are they attacking us? Oh, they're attacking us for Crete? I could care less about Crete. You can have Crete for all I care. So, son of mine, would you like to be in charge of some land that I don't care about? Yes, you do. There you go. Here's some land. 200 opinion. Go away. Do it for Bruce. Wept for he had more rebels to squash. Bruce does not do the weeping. His mouthpiece Kevin that does the weeping. For there are more vassals to murder, more lands to conquer. Character's 47 shouldn't be in this much health crises, especially with all the stuff we have. I wish you could set up a little code thing that said anytime a character, unlanded character, entered your jail who had a certain amount of prowess or something would be let go. They're attacking England. I have no interest in England being attacked. Hopefully they fail in their duties. A long lifetime with this character, which has been nice. I'm concerned we're not gonna get this done in time though. Holy shit, the Vindless reformed? I feel like you never see that happen. Finally, our wound is healed and we are now just slightly wounded. A wonderful victory for the good guys. It feels like sometimes when you play, it takes forever to become a living legend, and then sometimes it kind of like happens really quickly. But I think it's all probably dependent on how many like random events you're doing. It's kind of sad when the tourneys are only like 2 random things instead of like much more than that. Only one golden cross shines from Ascalon to Omar. The infidels have been truly cast out of the Holy Lands with a sacred mission of the Crusades been achieved. I have planted the Holy Cross our lands from sea to sea and forged a true empire of heaven over the broken crescent of the false prophet. Become the emperor of Outremer, you will form Anglo-Mashariq hybrid. Sick, sick, sick. Easy clap. So now we are this weird hybrid of Mashriqi and I wonder what, hopefully we kept all the ones I wanted to keep. Of course we didn't. Of fucking course we didn't. We die and then we just take a random adventurer as our person. I would love to give our future character a good head start. Oh, shit. Was not paying attention, chat. Oh, didn't matter. We won. We got a toehold in India, baby. Campaign's going well. Today's been long, even though it took us pretty long to conquer all of this. We started out with Egypt and Arabia, and then we jumped to another character. We started technically out as, let's look at our, I'm tired of these old men yelling, is the best of these faiths. I rarely play in India, but pretty much our goal next stream is to take Rajasthan, Bengal, and the Deccan Empire. They all have to be taken. I wonder if we could create our own scary Buddhist faith or something like that. Calling everybody, if we're just a family of Haestins. It's a much better name. Yes, I lose this, but we're going to disinherit him. Try to give him Sri Lanka as a starting point, and then give him all the lands that we're going to conquer in the time that we have. Somebody said that the nice thing about this area is that they aren't as well developed when it comes to large armies. So thankfully we will be the largest army, and I think that will be true. Of these cultures, or of these religions, which one we'll take? I think probably this one, because it doesn't have pacifism. Because having cannot declare a holy war or raid is not really the vibe we want. Any of the Hindu or Jain faiths that don't have any of this bullshit pacifism. We wanted him to be a steward. Yeah, he's working on that stewardship. He's also going to university. I wonder if the AI ever does that, where it masses your troops on the border just so that when they eventually do a rebellion. No, they never pre-think. They're always reactive and never... This is kind of dangerous if I do it this way. So what we could do is grab somebody, say somebody who's young and spry, like this man. He seems young and spry. Try to invite him to court, and then use his claim to take this land, who will die and invalidate the war. We're trying not to let that be true. Paris really brings up the darker thoughts with games. I mean, yeah. A lot of this game is about murdering, torturing, incest. So I think they go pretty close to that line, but I don't think they fully cross it ever that often. But it requires, we're at 34, so we need 20 something. If we sent this guy to help build, will it increase the build time of this? I guess we can do the old-fashioned build. Alrighty, Persia got built with a Jewish faith at the helm. That's new to me. How's the rest of the world doing? North Sea, still North Seeing? Time with TJ, welcome in. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Damn, don't I ever. Don't I ever feel like Katy Perry's 2000, when did that come out? 11, 10 Fireworks album? What a time to be alive for some pop music. All right, our boy has grown up to get the Midas touch, which is huge. He is going to be given these titles over here. We're just going to give him all this land because he is a lovely, beautiful lad that we love him so very dearly. He's the smartest lad in all the land. Holy war for, yeah, and in victory, yes. Okay, so they did, my son casually did a holy war for Persia. Unbeknownst to me. We gained all this land. Of course, a plague is coming through to rip through the places I don't need plague to happen right now. Prize bow artifact uses to close. Oh yeah, I like it when those events happen where they come in and are trying to kill your character, and then all of a sudden they use the crown of Justinian to knock in his skull. You click and absorb information so quickly. I mean, I don't know if that's AI or if that's just called ADHD, understanding what I need to parse in this game. If I was playing another game, say I play another game completely, I'm not as good at like clicking around and understanding what I need to see and what I don't need to see. I think that's the Pat. I think that's the thing you're realizing that's happening here. Persia would be the better kid to take over, I imagine, but whatever. And whoa, okay. Banner changed a little bit. We're going to become our great grandson, or yeah, just our grandson, as Malik al-Muazzam Hastings. If he is not being already educated by us, he is. Let us go to our... I can walk and talk, and then we can think about this. Okay. So we have the Deccan Empire all figured out. That's pretty much good. One out of the 3 empires we need is in our hands. Bengal and Rajasthan don't seem too hard. Rajaputs we can easily take over, and all these ones seem pretty easy to conquer. I don't think we'll have any Mongol issues anytime soon, which is good because that would be a threat to us. So I think all we really do need to do is prevent the internal enemy from taking over lands. The other thing is we need to be of certain certain faith, which I think Shivaism is the one I've chosen, or no, it was Vaishnavism. Kev, is there a metric in the game for spread art culture, or is it just spread death? So yes, no. There is, so you have culture, and you have culture everywhere. And as time goes on, cultures can become more developed. So as you see there, each culture has a certain amount of traditions, and these traditions give you certain boons. So that is one way to spread culture. Another way is that as you become more renowned, higher in renown, people will start speaking your language. So like Norse is becoming more of the like global spoken language, because there right now are 2 different major empires in the world that are run by Norse speakers. So that's like kind of a thing. Through power and prestige, you can do that. So it's invasion of England. They've got 86,000 troops versus 49,000 troops. Unfortunately, it looks like my fucking asshole of a family member decided to join up against his own family. All right, we'll just slowly creep along here and get that going. How's our son doing? I love his hairstyle. Long, luscious locks. This is bullshit. Because this fucking line taking over my family is bullshit. We'll see. I guess we might have to jump back over there and deal with that, or, you know, don't deal with it at all. Oh, choose to... Oh. I might have just fucked us. I might have just fucked us hard. Let's see. I don't think it's saved. Okay. Whew, okay. We weren't. We did. We were able to not become that character. That's could have been pretty bad. All right. So when that alert comes up again, chat, don't be doing it. Such a man could serve me. Religious reformed. Wait, did this guy give us the ability to evangelicalize the realm without having to do that? Inspiration during a lifetime. He's planned a religious reform. So we can just take the decision to become... Oh, hell yeah. That's huge. I mean, at this point, I should just play with game rules where it says the characters can never be matrimonially married. Yes. In that situation, similar thing. Let them sap their strength. If you want to win that war, you got to get allies. That's also probably going to give you the most help if you can make that happen. An alliance or 2 will go a long way of subsequently helping victory. What also helps is that it distracts the enemy from you completely, so they'll probably maybe try to go after them instead of you. For some reason, the AI likes to chase down your allies instead of deal with you straight on. The England, Denmark, and Norway are all run by Hastings, who do have claims to the throne, so they should, if they get strong enough, they should be able to do that. I wonder if I can send them... No, I can't send them any resources. 4 months and we're done. We did it! Lo hicimos, yeah. God, I just wish I could send you money. Oh, I can. I can! Family members, rejoice! We may send you cash. A cash infusion to win your war. They say, you know what? That's great that you just send us a pile of cash, but we don't need your help. We don't need none of your done help. Maybe when they take over, they'll use all this money that I've sent them. I'm fine with bankrolling the shit out of them. If it means I get to not have to come all the way back up here to fight this conflict. They're not doing great. This is less than ideal, but hopefully we'll keep an eye on that. All right, so we're missing that point, and we're missing... God, we're gonna have to fight these guys and these guys for the last Rajasthani stuff. Malik al-Muzad Hastings mounted an expert defense against the incoming army of Negasan Hakimin. They tried to each other out and in the end enveloped the enemy and shattered them. Cool. I can go visit a battle that I personally fought in. I really need this child to hang on. Is there any other claimants? In-game Hindus consider all family relations up to first cousin incest. They're no fun. Oh, that's what's happening. No wonder everybody's on my ass about this. Marriage between extended family and or close family is forbidden. Sexual relations between extended family. It's because we came from Catholic, where this was chill vibes, and instead, yeah, that goes to show how much of this we've been playing. To the Sacred River. Our capital has to be in this region. That's our one thing. Lord of the Genghis. Level of devotion will go up by 1. Okay, so if we want to while out and take some land over here, and then, all right, this time we'll capture the child first try. No takesy backsies. We'll walk into their capital. Just say, how you doing? Knock on the door. 23 days later, we'll have complete control of everything. We'll just have to win one battle, or better yet, none at all. Call it quits on this one. Thank you very much. Enforce. Delicious. Love it. The salad was the most scrumptious thing I've ever seen in my life. Bada bing, bada boom. Necessary rituals and ceremonies, I will formalize the divine status, the rightful ruler of the entire world. Damn. Really? Rightful ruler of the world? Holy war piety minus 50%. Empire de jure liege over all this titles. We get the Empire of India. We get the Chakravarti title. Diplomacy, martial, Buddhists love us, Hindus love us, Jain love us. Everybody loves us. We gain 2 levels of fame. We get rightful ruler. Just in the nick of time, too, chat. North Sea's about to fall apart. Woo! We got 1 empire. We got 2 empire. We got 3 empire. All run by the same household. Hastings. But look at the emperor lazy and still gets an empire. Huzzah, I finally here for the end of a stream. I mean, this one we went a little bit long on, as you can imagine. Guys, we got out of that. We got Hastings version 2, and then, what is this? Hastings Tarps. Yeah. I guess keeping them Christian, or making them Christian, would have been the smart move. I think that's the biggest takeaway, I think, from stability over here, because there wouldn't have been so many enemies after them. If you would like to follow us on any of our other social medias, that'd be great. We have those. We have a Discord. We have a YouTube. We have TikTok, Twitch. Pretty much you name it, we've got it. Unless it's an Instagram or Blue Sky, I guess. Thanks for the stream. This was fun. It was fun. Minus me stressing out at the end. That was not so fun. Lineage real quick and see how quickly we did it. So we had Hastings, who nearly became North Sea. Then we have King Ragnar, Hastings' son, who did not live up to the hype because he was too old and we killed him early. Then we had High King Hastings takeover. After that, it was King Bliss Hastings, and then last but not least, Malik Abdulaziz Hastings, the bully, which is so silly. That's it for me today. Thank you so very much for coming out and watching this. I'll catch you all guys next week. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all in the future. Ciao.